So joining me now is Mollie Hemingway, Fox News contributor. Mollie, I love these perspectives from the outside because so many of these Europeans are diametrically opposed to the bureaucratic socialism that these people like Mamdani want to install here in the United States. They didn't see it coming. I'm just hoping that Americans do.
David, I loved following these people who were traveling around the country for World Cup. It helped a lot of Americans see the country through new eyes. I mean, many of us do love the things that some of these fans were highlighting. But so often what you hear is hatred of America, not just from domestic politicians, and, Mamdani being a great example of some of that hatred that you're hearing about. But also you get a lot of hatred from global leaders. We're told that European leaders hate the United States. It's a really insulting thing given how much support we have given to Europe over the decades. But to see that these normal European visitors love our industry, they love our people, they love the diversity of our towns.
Air conditioning.
It was great.
Air conditioning. I mean, in hot weather, they're not allowed to have air conditioners. I mean, they really went full throttle in exactly the direction. If we had another term of Biden or of somebody like him, we would have seen the same thing coming here. Again, I'm hoping that the extremism of the Marxists and the communists and those people who take joy in wiping their dirty hands with the American flag are giving a warning of what's to come here.
Well, and we've seen this, again, in Europe right now with many hundreds of people dying because of the lack of air conditioning. So it's a good reminder as we celebrate our 250th that there's so many things to be thankful for, that we have this great heritage that matters so much about things like religious freedom and freedom of speech and freedom of the press, that we are a great people, that we also are a great land. This land that we have is just beautiful as well.
And I do think that what's happening with the World Cup, particularly because of Team USA, who are, by the way, we just got to give them credit. These young men are just so patriotic that there's not a single person who took a knee during the national anthem for every time it's played there. In fact, they are all standing at attention with their hands on their heart, singing loudly to not only the national anthem, but to the flag itself. Of course, you also have that wonderful rendition of the West Virginia song, which is played in tandem with all of this. So there is a patriotism, and I think it's very clear. If you give Americans a choice, do you prefer the people who wash their dirty hands with the American flag, or the people who salute when they see the American flag? I think it's clear where Americans stand here, don't you?
Well, it has to go that direction. And it wasn't that long ago when people did start kneeling for the flag, expressing abject hatred of their country. And a lot of people in the media, a lot of high-profile people, acted like this was okay. It's really not okay, and it's in fact dangerous. You need to have shared love of your country if you have any hope of survival. And it shouldn't be a one-party thing, too. It should be everybody.
No, it shouldn't. And I think Americans are beginning to realize that. That's my hope for this 250th anniversary. Mollie, great to share time with you. Thank you so much for being here. More Kudlow right after this.